So it's June 8th, 2021. We're out here working on the 36. I purchased this material over at Home Depot. It's a, hallway floor runner type material. Comes in a roll, 3 feet wide. It's like 12 feet long, so I cut it in half with my saw and then fitted it to the floor. I used 3M adhesive on the running board and on the back of the rubber, like contact cement, and then stuck it down. Then you can see I have that piece that I made out of the aluminum pipe, which is holding it flush. On either end, I made these brackets out of some stock I had. It was old bed stock I had out in the back, and they'll go in the front and the rear and be screwed down to hold this down. So it's the best I could find to simulate the running boards back in the day, and it has kind of a diamond plate look, so I thought it was pretty good. We went over to the cruise night last night, and the reaction from people was, what in the hell is it? Not that it was a bad reaction, they just didn't understand what it was. I mean, nobody had ever seen a Chevrolet truck with these type of a military fender on the front. I'm cutting out now where the spare tire goes. This area actually drops down to give me a little more room for the spare, and it helps to hold the spare end. So as I push that down in, I'm going to give everything a good, I hit like both sides of it with the spray. It's gumming up a little bit. I got to clear the nozzle. Yeah, I had a good time over at the cruise night last night. A lot of friends. You know, it seems like since COVID, when everybody was locked down, now everybody's kind of like, getting out every chance they can. And I mean, I've never seen that many people at the show. I mean, the cruise night. It used to be like maybe 30 cars. I mean, there was over 100 cars there last night, and there was some really nice stuff. I ran into a guy with a 39 Chevrolet, all original, but it's like a LS. I say all original, I mean body-wise. And I mean, original, not original paint and everything. Looks like he just dragged it out of a chicken coop. But it's got an LS and a 9-inch rear and everything in it. And you can't really tell until you get up close. So, got a lot of friends that like to build that kind of stuff. So I tucked, I hope you can see I tucked that down inside. Give you a little better look at my, you can see I didn't really fix any of this. Left it rust, and I've been putting on my crusty rust. I call it crusty rust paint. I have an airbrush too that I use sometimes. Like in these joints here, I might use the airbrush and just put it in. But the spare tire goes here. That's why I didn't worry too much about the patina behind it. Yeah, I cheated. But you can see it's coming along. It's going to have running boards. Hope I didn't make you dizzy moving that camera around like that. Raining here in Rusty, Rhode Island today, so I'm out here in the garage early getting started on this. I got to go to the hardware store too. I'm running out of... I like to use the self-tapping screws, even though I don't leave them there permanently. I put everything together with self-tappers. Then I'll take the self-tapper back out and put a nut and a bolt in that place. But while I'm just, holding it together. Plus, I got a whole bunch of them I took out of that camper. I saved all the fasteners I took out of that camper. So this stuff's sticking down pretty good. I used a heat gun to get it to loosen up. So I heated this all before I started the video so that it would lay flat. And that also helps you glue to it here, because I don't want it to be puckering up as I'm driving down the road and have the wind pick it up. So And again, the fasteners on either end will be bolting it down from one end to the other, so it should be good. And it's got the look. It's a little glossy. I'm thinking maybe I can rub it over with some mineral spirits or something to kind of mar it, to get it to knock the. So what I'm going to do is take this little test piece and practice with it and see how. So I don't want to destroy it, so I'll use a test piece first. But I'm thinking if I take like some acetone and rub it, that it'll give it kind of a duller. I want it to be a little duller. I don't want to have that. You can see how it's reflecting the light. It looks too new and too plasticky. It's supposed to be simulating the rubber matting that would be here. And again, last night I got such a great response last night from friends that wondered where I was all winter. Well, I say, here you go. It's in my garage. So, all right, guys. Been a great week. Just a little bit of rain ain't gonna bring me down. Talk at you later.